왔다입니다.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. When you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
I'm unstoppable. Good work, Chief. Resistance is futile. Eradicate all evil. Ready, standing, awaiting, looking. This is the path I follow.
If you need help, call me.
Ready and ready for stand. Await. Eradicate all evil. My blade is ready. Resistance is futile. Press forward. It's over. Secure the okay. Weakling.
You will be alone.
Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. Well, actually, there's something I wanted to ask you, Senior. Has Belle been coming to see you a lot lately? Oh, you're asking about that? Hehe, well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't gonna cut it anymore. So I asked Junior Belle to tutor me. Bella's tutoring you, Senior? Huh? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about my recent observations. When Belle goes to see Fufu, she often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Belle seems more like the one asking for favors. And Senior, you were answering everything so smoothly just now. Looks like Belle was prepared for this. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. Sounds like an admission. What happened? Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Belle the perception technique already, the flow of energy in her body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help her. She didn't tell me anything at all. All she told me was that she never gets the chance to use it. Hey now, don't worry, your little sister is just moving at her own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know? Junior Belle just said she didn't want to hold you back, and since she got trapped in the hollow once before when her aptitude had yet to recover, she was worried you'd overthink things. That's why I helped keep it from you. I see. Is there anything I can help with? She's been making crazy progress these days. She'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh, and if you've got time, could you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yunquay Summit that combines Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and work wonders for the perception technique. I plan to get Belle some too. I'll go get those herbs for you right away. Shibu isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine inside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices coming from within. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. An unexpected bond indeed. That's right, even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remained strong. Your Shifu's generation of disciples, we practically watched them grow up, you know? Ah, such a shame about Yizhang. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Wi-Fi Peninsula. The Qingming sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you just told me, the Qingming sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunquay Summit's legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. Your medicine is ready. Please take care. Junior Wise, what are you doing here? Nothing major. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. So I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Wu-Tang root. Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Huh? Does it really take that long? Is there any other way to buy it? Hey, young master, don't worry. You can ask around Salum Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. But using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll work for you. Shoot, I'm not too sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make meridian flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang roots are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Yes, please. Thanks, Senior. Let's go, then. Choo-foo-foo. Hey, Wise, what brings you to Silent Bay? I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. Do you know where I can get it in Silent Bay? You need Wu-Tang root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch, though that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Wise, come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. Plus it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom trying to force them on me every day. Later near Mello's place. It's in this box down here. Hold on. Let me move these things off the top. Heave-ho. Ah, bugs. Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mello's arm, and both Senior Yi and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Yi brushes the centipedes off with his sleeve. But you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Not long after. Ouch, that big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Wise. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. It's fine. I can handle it. I'm glad you didn't get bitten. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover, and the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. Haha, I bet Wise just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time he tried to grab a centipede with his bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Mello dashes into the house. Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up. Then you can put your sleeve back down. Senior, I was wondering earlier why you'd need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your sister, weren't you? Senior, can I ask you for a favor? To keep everything that happened today from Junior Bell? Don't worry, my lips are sealed. I thought you'd tell me to come clean. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me? I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about with family. You have a little sister? Is she also a disciple? Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, Senior. I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got 'em, got 'em. Brought the gauze and scissors. As you are talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's head back to Suiben Temple. Big bro, Wise, come hang out with us again sometime. Ah, Wise, where'd you run off to? I've been looking everywhere for you. You weren't even picking up your phone. Oh, what's up? Shoot, my phone was on silent. The videotape inventory at home wasn't adding up. It took me forever to find where your logbook was, but it's all good now. Sorry, Junior Bell. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Wise there, and he helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you. After that, Senior Yi leaves. Senior Yi went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? You know about that too? Yeah, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Yi's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know. Wise, you guys got medicine together. Didn't you chat about anything during that time? Come to think of it, Senior Yi mentioned he had a sister. She's also a disciple of Yun Kuei Summit. Wow, really? I wonder if Senior Yi's sister looks like him. Maybe we'll get a chance to meet her someday. Oh shoot, it's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session. I better get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Yeah, wait. I'm not the one working hard. Senior Fufu's the one who should be working hard. Alright, I'm out. Bye-bye. Let me know if you want to play Overwatch, Reed. that update it? Weak to electric, okay. Gonna do this then.
Good work, Chief.
I ain't afraid of you.
Weakling. I'm unstoppable. It's resistance is futile. Weakling.
I'll protect you.
No time to lose. So switch. Good work.
Time to eat.
Secure the perimeter. Surrender.
Just don't blink.
I see it. Press forward.
Yeah, Reed, if you want to play Overwatch, just let me know. Wise Belle, you're here. So what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with. The Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here. But the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Did you really rent out this whole place? Spook Shack's got some serious funding for events. We'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry, the place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the event budget for Spook Shack. That's such a weird number. That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Alright, stop teasing, Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to the changing room and get into our swimsuits. Then we'll go meet the manager here together. Well, wait a second, Yuzawa. This swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda... how do I put it? A bit too revealing? Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Lumina Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Wise, Belle, catch you guys later. Yuzawa pushes Alice away. You grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
Beautiful day. Perfect for hanging out with friends.
Yuzaha!
Alice, get over here. Hi. How does it look?
Yuzua, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Wise and Belle are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Therese and Ig, the owner and caretaker of the resort. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuzu and Alice arrived, the two of us managed all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Scenery here is beautiful. This place is perfect for a vacation. You really think so? Thanks. Feels like it's been ages since I've heard tourists say that. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yuzua have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately, and Miss Therese has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. But please, don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. Can you tell us about the resort? Certainly. The Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Therese's father, and has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just a privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboat, drink stand, surfing, stage performances. But we've been running at a loss these past few years, so most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting this place you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I'd already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short term. Management rights. I understand you're going through a difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. And the attractions are just on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, that's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quoted payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only correct that fixed sum, and will provide support without interfering with your decisions or direction. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guests' inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me at any time. Our staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever needed. You want to ask more about the resort, like its background, why it's run into financial trouble, but the look in Yuzua and Alice's eyes says they've got something else to talk about. So you give Therese and Ig a quick nod and see them off. If it's only been operating for 5 years, and it's been operating in the negative for the past few years, was it ever making money? What do you think, milady? This is more serious than I thought. Sorry, Wise. Belle, judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions, but Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries, what are you guys planning? Let us in on it, too. Before that, Yuzua, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Since you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift after all. Ever since I met you all, my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Let's get back on topic. From our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out? Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track. Well said. Now that's the Alice I know.
It won't be easy to bring life back to this place. Do you have a plan?
That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. Do you guys have a plan in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again... We can promote the resort by making entertainment our signature feature! Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for. Yuzuha, are you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity. And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before. I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me, are you? Of course not. It suits you perfectly. Just look at Wise's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
Alice, you look great. And Yuzuha too, of course.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief. Alice, your ears are wiggling. Enough already! Stop staring at me like that! You're grinning too, Yuzuha. I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn. Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over? Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them. That stage is the heart of my plan.
Are you planning to throw a party on stage? Are you planning some kind of show
Are
on
you
stage?
thinking of using the stage to put on some kind of show?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage. Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats, fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement. Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing. Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you? Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level. Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo! Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen! As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup. Awesome! Thanks! I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement before we reopen. Manato's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
I'll help too. With just the two of you and Minato, that's a lot to take on.
Wise, you and Belle are here as guests. And as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
But I'd rather spend my vacation with you guys. If helping out means we can get things done sooner, then we'll be able to spend more time together.
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha? My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear. All right then, Wise. I've made the executive decision that you and Belle are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
Now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? I noticed the shop we just passed that seemed to offer surfing. Kinda caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near this sailboat drinks stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Yusua and Alice have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shutdown attractions back to life? Surfing with Alice. Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Did something go wrong? There you are, Wise. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the summer's key shop, as well as managing the resort's surfing attraction. Hey there, I'm with the Janus Quarter professional surfing team. I came here to rest and recover, but Teresa asked if I could help out, so here I am. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions, as a classic water sport. It should have been able to draw in plenty of enthusiasts, but after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Not that I'm an expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it'd work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. What if we look at it differently? You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem, not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Maybe we could ask a certain someone for help. You mean Lucy? I've got a feeling she might be onto something good. Come to think of it, Lucy has always typed to break the rules back in Celestia. Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back in Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd love to invite her and her friends over for a vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing much here yet. You open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way out in the outer ring, explaining the trouble you've run into. Even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring, less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the roar of several motorcycles and the familiar steel tusk even slowly pulling into the hotel parking lot. Hey there, Proxy. Alice. Good day, Proxy. Alice. I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle, so thank you, Lucy. It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are so full of energy. The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it, totally hopeless. But whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, we're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, the biker gang's got just the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort's surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas. That sounds so cool. Alright, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard. Then you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. Modification from the biker gang? Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Let's go. Let's go. Helen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on Knock Knock from Lucy. All set. Looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Use the powered surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in the surfing event. Advance the power surfboard will automatically move forward, allowing the rider to focus more on steering, using the left stick, or move the joystick to steer. While turning, hold A to initiate a drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power and maintain the drift, and maintaining the drift will help you gain more speed. To improve your score, you'll need to understand power acceleration. Drifting charges the power gauge. Once ready, press right trigger to get a massive speed boost. Picking up items on the track will replenish your power. Reaching a specific number of items in a single match will award you with a badge. Obtained badges will be synced to the stage. Select interface. Okay.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
Increase power gauge accumulation, which can be used to trigger a power acceleration.
Let's make some waves. It's been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous. I wonder what...
While turning, hold A to initiate a drift. Keep holding to maintain the drift. Release to exit drift mode. While drifting, you can quickly accumulate power, and maintaining the drift will help you gain more speed.
A custom course in a jet-powered board? This is incredible! So this is what zipping across the waves feels like! These mods are amazing! Lucy is truly a genius.
All-time best. New record. Okay. Now that the tutorial's done. Sigh, I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good. You're really good, Alice. Totally won with the waves. It's all thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? I want to know too. No need to get into... I want to know too. Whether it's on land or sea, as long as there's a path, the spirit of the biker gangs will always burn bright. We perfectly recreated that rush of riding through the outer ring in the surfing experience. Piper and Bernice modified the surfboards, turning them into fuel-powered boards with jet propulsion. As for me, I designed the surf courses, complete with props to simulate the kinds of situations you'd face on a motorcycle ride. Caesar and Lighter took the surfboards out for a test run and rode the full course to make sure everything was safe. Alright, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a thorough plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and cost-efficient solution. With this, even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and Bounds only handles logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business. Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship. Lucy, you're an angel. Alright, alright. Flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is gonna go tell those dimwits to get to work. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. If I'm in a good mood, I might make an exception and let you help me apply some sunscreen. Lucy heads off toward the hotel parking lot where Steel Tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action with a brand new look. Looks like the surfing project's reconstruction is all set. Wise, thanks for all the hard work. You and Lucy both. Great work, everyone. Watching Alice surf, I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing. I'd love to get out on the water, too. I've already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers, and I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. One seems to be getting more fired up. Helen, can I count on you to handle the setup for the new courses and keep the surfing project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join in too. Don't worry, I'll definitely turn this place into the new holy ground for new Erdu surf enthusiasts.
Think you can beat my surf?
Within 110 seconds. Okay. There are various difficulty levels and surfboards available for you to choose from. Let's roll once. Okay.
Take a deep breath. Let's go.
Did I get the S rank? I did. $73. Okay. Average speed 148. I wanna do that one again. I think I could do faster. I can do it faster.
I got this. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. Give me 5.
110. Yeah, that's better. 3 seconds. Yeah. When surfboards make contact with the sensor strips placed on the track, they'll get a temporary speed boost / slowdown effect. Use or avoid them strategically to reach the finish line faster.
Deep breath. Let's go. Let's make some waves. Let's make some waves. Let's make some waves. Give me 5.
Hell yeah. Nice. 154 kilometers an hour on average. Built for higher speeds with its built-in power recovery capabilities. Top speed 198, cruise speed 104. Top choice for surf beginners with its more precise control. Top speed 183, cruise speed 97. Yeah, definitely this one now. Spectral barrier. Try to avoid hitting them. These special barriers placed on the track will briefly slow down your power surfboard on impact, but they're not dangerous. Rumor has it the design was inspired by the Sons of Caledon getting cut off while cruising fast on the highway.
Let's go. Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves. My speed is 5.
I can do that faster. Let's just get all of them done quick. When the surfboard makes contact, it generates forward propulsion, causing the surfboard to leap high into the air. The array of mechanisms installed on the track surfaces are used for floor transitions, and some multi-level tracks.
Deep breath. Let's go. Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the 55. I got this. Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. Yes! I did it!
Nice. Continue through this stage and complete Spectre of the Sea. Pump pick allows you to auto-collect items from a much bigger range around you. Now you can easily collect fuel tanks, other items along the way.
Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the waves.
was not a good run. That's okay though. Extends the effects of magnets and fuel stars from 6 to 9 seconds. Top speed 230, cruise speed 122. It's heckin' windy.
Take a deep breath. Let's go. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. Let's make some waves. Let's make some waves. Let's make some waves. Dance with the tides. My speed knows no limits. Hit me 5.
I feel like that was kind of slow, but it was a longer course, I guess, so. Which one has the highest top speed? Yeah, this one. Okay.
I got this. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. Higher than the waves.
Oh shit, too wide.
Let's make some waves. My speed knows no. Hit me 5.
Okay.
Got this. I'll tame the waves. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. Let's make some waves. My speed knows no limits. Give me 5.
No, 6. Okay.
Take a deep breath. Let's go. I'll tame the waves. Let's make some waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. My speed knows no limits. Let's make some waves. Give me 5.
106. 106.46.
Think you can
Yay.
beat my surf speed record?
Yep. I sure do. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom quick. Alrighty, I'm back. I remember when Dad used to make a shooting game booth, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I'd always plant myself in front of these and refuse to budge. Did you win a lot of prizes? Yeah, I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of plushy prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. But just bringing back a regular old shooting booth feels kinda boring. You can find games like that anywhere. Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun. Right as you're all caught up in the conversation, a laid-back girl silently shows up by your side. Are you two the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? The boss's boss is way over the top. I'm Mia, the intern, Mr. Reed. Sorry. I'm Mia, the intern Miss Therese just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I've lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we maybe shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. It sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat? That sounds awesome. But we don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud. Setting up launcher points for our targets at sea and stuff, that's way beyond our resort's current budget anyway. Yeah, you've got a point. We'd probably need to get some custom mechanical devices made for that. Let me think if there's a more budget-friendly solution. I know someone who's pretty much an expert. Whoa, really? Didn't know you had connections like that, Wise. That's a big help. Could I ask them for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals-only deal they won't be able to resist. Under Yuzua's expectant gaze, you shoot Grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. You figured it'd take at least half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise she arrives in under an hour, with a fleet of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. Proxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Just here to lend a hand, that's all. So, long story short, Miss Ukanami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take care of everything you need right now. Really? Of course. See these drones? I brought these kids here just for this. Give me a moment to prepare things on the boat, then you can take the brand new setup for a spin out at sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm back. Huh? The game's coming back already? Should we head out now? Let's go. Here we go. Mia leads you and Yuzua to the dock, where you wait as Grace tinkers around on the tour boat for quite a while. Miss Grace says we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out. Score points by hitting targets as they appear. Drag left joystick to move the crosshair. The center of the crosshair is the direction of fire. Press/hold right trigger to fire. You can adjust crosshair sensitivity in the options menu at any time. Reload automatically triggered when an ammo clip is empty. You can also manually reload using X. When multiple ammo clips are equipped, ammo will automatically replenish after switching off an ammo clip. Skill. Defeating drones charges the skill meter. Press Y to activate when fully charged.
The weather's great and I'm feeling hyped. Now where are the targets? Back in business. Huh? Drones? Where did they come from? I see. So these stealth drones are actually the targets. We just need to shoot down all the targets they're carrying.
When hit by bullets or explosive attacks, it will create an area explosion, affecting all targets caught within the explosion. Time your shots to hit explosives and clear targets quickly.
That was awesome! Let's keep it up and finish strong! All topped up! Ha! Not over yet! Ooh! Ha! Perfect! Come on! Praise me!
Trial run complete. So how was my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That was amazing, Miss Grace. These drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? I want to know too. They can operate on their own according to the program I've set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they'll take off in batches at preset times and fly around the vessel at a fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these kids, visitors on the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drone whose target is hit will follow its programmed instructions and return to its standby position on the boat. Whoa, I can't believe something like this exists. Alice has to see this later. You know how her science brain lights up at stuff like this. No need to be so surprised, everyone. It's just a little design I'm still refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in Belobog's warehouse, and I figured this would be the perfect place to put them to use. Indeed, but the rental prices for these drones... The price? It's free, of course. Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into the Hollow for some ethereal testing, but you gave me a better idea. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle. Keep track of their performance and report back to me so I can see what issues remain and where there's room for improvement. Grace, you really came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size from the test results. That'd be a huge help to me. Grace, would you be interested in a few more days at the Fantasy Resort? That way you'll get any test feedback right away. And it's the perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately. And with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone could really use a break. In that case, I'll take you up on the offer, Ukonami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled onto the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. And it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guest use. And just like that, the attraction's back in business. Wise, thanks to you and Grace, Archipelago Shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yuzua, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. Mia's more of a homebody than I expected. You're way more motivated than you seemed at first, Mia. I'll leave this booth in your hands then. I'll make sure to test out every new route you come up with myself. No problem. Leave it to me. A homebody? What? No, never. I couldn't relate. Can I take a look too? Sure. What's in the spire in the center of the painting pointing at? The Rising Star Loop stage, sleek black twin tails. What's the circular object behind the painting? Glittering cactus pancake? Yup. Nicole's black hole. The corrupted moon and unfathomable hollow. Withered the merciless hollow, but the scientists inside weren't so lucky. These paintings forever preserve their passion and pride, and they aren't the alien artworks that JoJo claimed. What's the large cargo crate most likely used for? Storing Lumite ore. Which two areas are the large cargo containers used in? Void Hunter election campaigns, industrial manufacturing, stage live streaming. Are actually storage units for Lumite ore, originally used in aerospace and other industries, requiring massive energy sources. Aliens aren't cargo yet, so these containers aren't alien housing, like JoJo claims. Today's test will definitely prove aliens exist. Wow, JoJo is so fired up. Wise, I have to count on you again. Please stay safe. Alright, leave it to me. A set of iron cylinders. The residue detected on the inner walls is complex and diverse, with an outer frame that can be easily detached. Any way you look at it, it's just a trash can for recycling. The main structure consists of steel bars and concrete with multiple triangular surfaces. Weeds grow wild around it, but based on the residual components in the soil, it can be deduced that decorative plants were originally planted here. All targets checked. Head back to EOS to analyze the results. Go back now? Sure. Wise, you're finally back. What did you find today? Can I take a look too? Sure. What's the core function of the iron cylinder? Attracting ethereal attacks, containing household waste, recording attendance time, playing gentle melodies. Containing household waste. Who is the iron cylinder for? Researchers, the stone lion, lost alien researchers. Actually just a trash can. Researchers don't have time to walk around and toss their trash, so the capacity and design of the trash can is pretty whatever. It's definitely not the mysterious launch device that JoJo claims. What could be the purpose behind designing these triangular flower beds? Feeding Nineveh's hornets, suppressing the ethereals and miasma, decorating the research center, researcher emergency rations. That's kind of funny. What might have been planted in the flower bed before? Decorative flora. Peculiar structure is actually a decorative flower bed, with its triangle-centric design symbolizing the precision of scientific research, not the alien architectural ruins that JoJo claimed. Complete. Today's test will definitely prove aliens exist. Wow, JoJo is so fired up. Wise, I have to count on you again. Please stay safe. Alright, leave it to me. After analyzing the paint composition, it matches the paint that was popular in the Waifu Peninsula years ago. The style of artwork is also familiar. Still commonly seen in the Janus Quarter today. Yeah, it's called graffiti. I didn't realize I ran by this. Doesn't really look like a spinning top, but I guess that's the only way to interpret it, a spinning top. All targets checked. Let's head back to EOS and analyze the results. Go back now, return now. Found anything? Wise, you're finally back. What did you find today? Can I take a look too? It doesn't really look like a spinning top, but I guess that's the only way to interpret it. A spinning top. What is it? A spinning top picture left by evil forces. Word on the street says this might be the symbol of some evil force, but which one could it be? Rating odd job, second rate, coffee shop, video store, that overworks Bang Boo. This one. No. Hey, so it really is a spinning top, but it seems to be the Exaltist emblem too. Honestly, their taste is kinda meh. Anyway, it's definitely not the alien civilization mural that JoJo was talking about. What's the mysterious message here about? Passionate creation by astronauts, researchers, passionate graffiti, signature of a famous proxy, aliens leaving researchers, passionate graffiti, I guess. What material was the mysterious message written with? Ethereal's meeting. Oh, a spinning. Oh, okay. So I have to see all this. Researchers passionate graffiti. Was the material? What material was the mysterious message written with? Normal old paint, Thyron's hair dye, extra bitter herbal tea, precious lumidor. Normal old paint. Decoding this text really does mean I was here, but the pattern was left by a researcher who finally got into grad school after years of studying, not the alien message that JoJo claimed. It's been so many times already. Will today be the day we finally find proof of alien existence? I'm not sure either, but if there's evidence like that in the Lemnian Hollow, Master Wise is the most likely person to be able to find it. Really? Let's wait a bit longer and see what Wise finds out this time. Alien household items and alien eggs. Are these crates really filled with alien household items? They definitely don't look ordinary. JoJo says this ball is an egg that can hatch into an alien. Ugh, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay. Sure. Okay. I kind of want to just say that it's alien stuff this time and see if it lets me. Okay. I thought there were cereals up there. Cylindrical container holds the legendary Lumite ore with its master's illustrious name, Porcelumix, stamped on the box. Control moment gyroscope. The sphere shows no biological characteristics, so it's not an egg. It's made of alloys and composite materials, with its core function in aerospace being to adjust and stabilize rocket spatial orientation through multi-directional thrusters. Yep, go back. Found anything? Wise, you're finally back. What did you find today? Can I take a look? Sure. What's the main use of Lumite ore? Cooking mystery dishes, crafting porcelain equipment, assisting with precious signal searches. What's Porcelumex? Honorary sponsor of Swibin Temple, video store supplier, a League of Superheroes, a human-run corporation. What are the two main types of materials that make up control moment gyroscopes? Alien turkeys eggshells and free-range eggshells. Damn it. It doesn't let you put in wrong answers. What can control moment gyroscopes be used for? Stabilizing rocket propulsion direction, evaluating researchers' performance, transporting ethereals, appeasing the reclusive cat Thyron. Yeah. Damn it. So, all that evidence was fake and aliens don't actually exist. Strictly speaking, the evidence in the Lemnian Hollow isn't exactly reliable. Are there really aliens from space? We don't know yet. That won't do. If there aren't any aliens here, I'll have to look somewhere else. I must find them no matter what. Jojo, why are you so obsessed with aliens? Because my master was abducted by aliens while playing hide-and-seek with me. Master? After the countdown, I searched for her for a long time, but couldn't find her. Time passed, so much time, until I suddenly found myself being called a Bangbu Wanderer by everyone. I was driven out by the Bangbu in the Hollow. They said I didn't belong there until... No, wait, I can't quite remember. The waves. I was washed up on this beach. I must find her. I need to find those aliens and make them give Master back. Was Jojo abandoned by its master during a game of hide-and-seek? Let's ask it what really happened back then. About your master, do you remember anything else? Master really loves movies, and she said the aerospace city was just like a place in the movies. A lot of aliens used to be there. Back then, at the edge of the Lemnian Hollow, there weren't any ugly flowers or dark monsters. We used to go for adventures there all the time, playing hide-and-seek and looking for aliens. The Lemnian Hollow back then, was this before the miasma started spreading? What's that? Anyway, Master's dad seems to work there. At the Porsex company. Sometimes I see lots of men wearing the same uniform as him. Work at Porsex? It must mean Porcelumex. Looks like Jojo's master's father used to be mining Lumite ore around the edge of the Lemnian Hollow. But one day, those men suddenly disappeared, and lots of sticky stuff appeared. That looked really scary. After that, Master's dad wouldn't let us go there anymore. But Master still loved going on adventures in the aerospace city, so we'd go there sneakily. Master's dad caught us several times and got really mad, saying stuff about moving away and all. It seems like the vicinity of Lemnian Hollow was getting increasingly more dangerous. That even miasma tumors emerged. So Porcelumex suspended some of their production activities, and Jojo's master's family had to relocate elsewhere. Master's dad had quite a temper. He says I'm a bad influence on Master. Says Jojo is a bad Bangbu. Jojo is not a bad Bangbu. It's just that Master was sad when she was locked up in the house, and Jojo couldn't say no to her. I believe you're not a bad Bangbu, but the Hollow isn't really safe. I run around in there a lot and got myself into a lot of dangerous situations. Yeah, you're right, Eos. So Jojo did some reflecting and hadn't snuck out with Master since. But one day, Master suddenly told me we were going to play the most amazing, super ultra cosmic explosive hide and seek ever. Jojo couldn't say no to Master. We went to that place where we used to hang out together, the one with those dark, scary things. Master said I need to count to 10,000 before I could go find her. I kept counting for a long time, but when I left to look for Master, I couldn't find her anywhere. I'm not very smart, I couldn't remember the way, and Master was nowhere to be found. Do you have any clues? Master told me the aliens in the movies would take away kids who don't behave. Real aliens must have appeared and taken Master away. I shouldn't have played games with Master. It's all my fault that Master got snatched. Since there was no dark and creepy stuff, in other words, miasma, around, this hide-and-seek spot should be relatively safe. Looks like Jojo's Master probably left on her own. You think it wasn't the aliens? If not, where did my Master go? I'm worried. I miss her, and I want to see her, to go on adventures with her. Aliens do exist. Then how's my Master doing? It's all Jojo's fault for losing her. Your phone suddenly buzzed in your pocket. You took it out to find a message from Fairy. Based on Master and Jojo's conversation, I have retrieved some potentially relevant data. Master, Jojo is a special Bangbu model. Data shows that the batch of Bangbu were urgently recalled due to abnormal reactions in core components, resulting in poor performance. If this information is accurate, Jojo should have been scrapped at the corresponding factory, and shouldn't be here in one piece. You mean, Master, based on my calculations, I've come to a highly probable assumption. Jojo's Master might have abandoned it in the hollow to avoid having to send it to the factory for disposal. She didn't abandon it. Rather, she saved it this way. She saved it in this way. Jojo appearing before Master with all parts intact is the best proof of that. The little Bangbu in front of you gazes up with cautious eyes. It's a Bangbu wanderer covered in dust from head to toe, yet still wholly intact. If its Master could see this scene, would she feel relief, or would her heart ache? So, how can I find Master? It feels a bit complicated. Jojo doesn't fully understand. So you're saying Master wasn't taken by aliens? Instead she left me in the hollow to protect me? So there are no aliens? It was Master's plan to save me? Wise. Hearing about Jojo's situation, my logic core gave me a strange feeling, as if I suddenly lost Wise. I wonder if they'll ever meet again. Yos. Why is everyone looking so down? Don't worry, Jojo. You know Yixuan Shifu. She's everyone's Master, and she's amazing. Knows absolutely everything. Maybe she knows more about your Master. Eos and I will keep an eye out for her. If we find anything suspicious on the road, we'll ask Master Wise to take a look. Well, I'll help you find your Master. Even though we just met, you're all willing to help me. Thank you, everyone. Your phone starts to vibrate again. Is Fairy trying to tell you something? Master, I've detected that the current conversational atmosphere is a bit tense. To ease your discomfort and lighten the mood, I found a popular quote from a novel. It's from the protagonist. Only one force can transcend space and time. Its name is love. Love is the fourth dimension of the universe. Since Jojo hasn't undergone the forbidden fruit test, I don't know if it is capable of love, but since I can feel lonely at the thought of not being needed by Master, then Jojo's love must be true too. So as long as this yearning exists, it will surely connect Jojo and her Master, leading them to meet again. So you've been feeling lonely? Master, please help me relay this message to Jojo. Although the probability of reuniting with your Master is as low as finding aliens, it's never absolute zero. Please, always believe in this possibility, because this message comes from the most reliable AI in history. That's me, Fairy. Recently, Master has been able to do more and more things independently. I believe I must work hard to prove that Fairy is a trustworthy AI and Master's best assistant. These past few days, has Fairy been helpful to Master? Has Master noticed that Fairy's data retrieval and analysis functions are indispensable and absolutely unique? Of course. You did my best to relay Fairy's words of comfort to Jojo. You did your best to relay Fairy's words of comfort to Jojo, leaving out the self-praising part at the end. Your phone kept buzzing in the pocket, but you tried your best to ignore it. As long as there is love, we'll meet again. I understand now. As long as my longing for reunion with Master is real, we'll always find a way to meet again somehow. Your master must be looking for you too. You'll definitely find each other, go on adventures together, and play hide and seek again. If you've got time, feel free to come and check on us at Suiben Temple. I've hidden a lot of rocks inside, only for the eyes of my good friends. Huh? Even prettier than the treasures I've found? Well, let me compare them first. If you want to be a stone collecting pro, you've still got a long way to go. Your stones are really prettier than mine. No wonder you're the stone master. Then I'll give you the prettiest one. I remember Master Fufu told me, once you've collected 10,000 pretty stones, one of your wishes will come true. She's so good with kids. 10,000? That'll take forever to collect. Couldn't it be less? The harder it is, the more energy it brings. Jojo. You need to keep getting better. Alright, I'll start from this beach. I want pretty stones too. Calm down, Eos. Of course, you'll have your share too. Come on, give me your hand. And nah?
Brand new experience.
Hey, I want to have dinner with you. No, Helen might think that's too forward. Hi there, the weather's great, and dinner's gonna be delicious. Whoa, what's with all this random stuff? Are you rehearsing? Holy moly, where did you come from? You didn't hear anything just now, huh? Oh crap, you definitely heard everything. Please, don't tell Helen. I heard nothing, and you got this. Aw. Is there something I can help you with, Wise? Tell Therese about the resort construction progress. I filled Therese in on the resort development plans and the revival process for both Archipelago Shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Eeg and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, but nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing what you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. It'll definitely knock people off their feet. Draw them in. If Miss Alice and Miss Yuzua have already started working on this, then please, do let me, Eeg, and the rest of the staff give you our full support. I didn't say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. I can tell. I knew reaching out on Internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be bustling again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visitor traffic data, just drop by the reception. I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. Sure. Progress through the story, blah blah blah, increase visitor traffic, got it. Claim all. Can quickly and precisely hit targets. Use skill, enter state of 0 ammo consumption and increased firing speed that lasts for several seconds.
Continue. Back in business.
Hit the required number of targets within the time limit.
Lucky me.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Air explosion on impact. Hit radius large, rate of fire slow, capacity 8. Active skill instantly clears all targets on screen.
Hope you have a wonderful
Okay.
holiday with us.
With that, I think I'm going to call it for stream. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, stay safe, have fun, do something you enjoy. Peace.